no, no, no. Oh. But hey everybody, let me find me. I'm just gonna experimenting. I'll move this stuff. Experimenting and contemplating, like, oh my goodness. What have I done? I need to find me on Facebook. So anyway, now they're gonna play. That's what they're gonna do. Hello, Teresa with Wreath Addiction RN. How are you guys? All right. Over here. There we go. How are you guys? Hey everybody. So I have a lot of I was in Derica's group, Wreath Attachments and More, and unfortunately, I mean, I got some ideas from her to help me with some of the things that I was already doing, like with my witch legs and stuff like that. So anyway, but I have never, hey Linnell, I have never done anything. So I've been wanting to try some stuff. I did withdraw from her class because I've got so much stuff saved to learn how to do. So it's been kind of crazy. But anyway, so I thought, well, I'm going to try something while I'm sitting down here. I came down here to figure out what I was going to do tomorrow at Pearl Essence Studio because I need to go live tomorrow, right? So I came down here to do that. And as you can see, I've got like 1, 2, there's some mesh down here, about 5 different projects that I pulled out to work on. So I think the first thing after I play around with this is maybe while we're on live, I'm going to Mod Podge this piece of material on here, see how that works out. Like I told you before, I'm not good with Mod Podge, but it worked out for those 2 paper things. So I may just find out that I'm not good with material on Mod Podge. May not be my thing. Do you guys do I need to turn that light on back there? Do you feel like it's dark? There should be, a lot of times I have a light on back there that kind of brings in some light. So if you feel like it's dark, let me know. So I have one more light I can turn on. Anyway, so what I got was, and I think you can see everything here. So this is what I did. So I have this material, which I used that on the bunny that I made last week, right? Super cute material. Very festive, very Eastery looking. I love it. So I wanted to make an egg with it, that I could possibly put into a wreath if I wanted to. So this egg here is from the Dollar Tree, and I made a template, but I made more, or I made it outside the line because I needed to be able to fold it over to why is this not working? To sew, right, or to glue. So I'm glued the edges here, and then I've got my polyfill right here, and I'm stuffing it. So it's going to be 3D, right? So you can't really overstuff, but I wanted to, since it's my first time, I could have done it all the way around and then stuffed it after it was done and just glue the middle or the end. But I thought, man, this is kind of my first time, so I just want to see like how good the glue is going to hold with the pressure, right? The pressure on this. So if you can see that, I can zoom in if you guys want. So how are you, Linnell? When you hop on, tell me who you are and where you're watching from. And you too, YouTube, please tell me where you're watching from. So I'm going to put just a little, maybe not. I think I'm going to glue because I don't want it to start coming apart. So we're going to glue around the edge. Let me zoom in so you guys can see a little bit. I'm not greatest at this. This is my first time, so just know that, it may not turn out. I may not be able to use it. I may only be able to use it for myself. And I'm only doing a little bit at a time because it's so cold down here that my glue cools off so quickly. So I'm only doing a little bit at a time. I bet you are. I'm good. Enjoying my new job. You know, some days it's, I mean, I love my job, but some days I'm like, I'm used to, you know, making a little bit more money, but it's all right because I don't need to be working like a crazy woman. So I may not need to have this at full because I don't know if I can pull this material that close. So anyway, so we'll see how it's going. So hey everybody, if you wouldn't mind, spread the love for this live. It's kind of a new, what are we going to do? What am I going to make a mess of tonight kind of live. So you got to kind of hold this down so it, you know, so it takes hold. Hi Lois, thanks for joining. I appreciate that. My mom's name was Lois. Like I said, please spread the love. I greatly appreciate it. A little bit up here because that's poking out now. I think it's just me because it's when is your spring break? In a couple of weeks? I know Kayla's starting a new job, and then she's like, oh yeah, great. Adam's in Wisconsin for some kind of drill training, I don't know, army stuff, and she starts a new job. So I'm like, oh great. So, and then the kids are going to be on spring break. So that ought to be an interesting week for all of us. Starts April 1st. I think Adam gets home on the 7th. So what day is Easter on? Hi Fonda, how are you? So I'm just going to shove some stuffing in here. Now you can make this on, like I said, I'm just using this $1. This is old. This isn't even from this year, I don't believe, so it wasn't $1.25. It's only $1. A board from Dollar Tree. But you can use their, I have some, I don't know if I have any down here, but it's the foam board, and you can cut it out on that. The 9th, yeah, I think he gets home before Easter. Thank you. And you can do the exact same thing. The only thing with that is I would make sure if you are planning on attaching to something that you put, we'll do something with foam board so I can show you how to attach some pipe cleaners to it. But I'm loving this. It's like it's going to be 3D or whatever. Maybe not 3D, but it's going to have height to it. It's going to have some elevation. Cute, 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 cute. I like it. What do you think? So this is just a little egg from Dollar Tree, and I cut out this pattern, then I pinned it to my material, and I actually even cut out a little bit bigger than that because I thought, oh man, I want to make sure I have plenty of room to stuff it. So I made it a little bit bigger than that even. So. I have so many projects. After I do a couple of these things, I got a couple of spring wreaths. I think I figured out what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to make this. I think I figured out the stuff, but it's going to be on a bigger one because this frame is almost too big for a 14-inch frame. So this picture. So I'm going to do it on a bigger one. See how that goes. So I'm making this a little looser because I want to be able to stuff the bottom pretty good. So what's everybody else been up to? So Brianna got into Disney College. I don't know exactly what that is, but she's super excited, and I'm excited for her, and I'm scared for her because she's my family homegirl, you know, so she's going to be in Florida. We live in Illinois. She's going to go to Florida in July and be there until January. So I was talking to her mom, to my daughter-in-law Sabrina, and I said, I guess you know that we may be making some weekend trips down there quick and fast, right? Just to make sure she's okay. We won't be doing anything but going to see her and taking her out to eat and coming back home. Maybe we all get free admission to the park. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna work. I think I might have to take some out so I can get it going. We'll just do some more, poke some more in after I get that done. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oops. So on this one, I will just use a couple of pieces of this foam board. I'll cut it and I'll stick probably one up here and one down there and attach pipe cleaners to it in order to attach it to something. I glue stuck on it. I don't know what's going on with my computer. So have you guys ever done anything like this before? This is like my first time. I watched Derek and I'm like, gosh, that looks so simple. I have to say it's really not all that simple because I like a lot of poof and I probably overstuffed him. So we will see. We shall see. I do have a dowel rod. Alright, I think that's all we're going to do. So I can get this up here good, and then I'll kind of move it around in there. you could actually stick this in a swag, in a wreath. Isn't that cute? I think it's cute. Don't forget to spread the love. I'm sorry, I hate to keep saying that, but I'm trying to increase the, you know, the algorithm on Facebook's not been my friend, so I've been trying to post more and all that good stuff. So any of you that are purchasers of my mesh, tomorrow there's going to be a sale starting on all the tinsel mesh just for 2 days, 15% off. What are you doing? Alright, so let's see. Go ahead and put some pipe cleaners on. So, if I decide to use it, it's ready to roll. And something, maybe. I'm all ready for bed. Do you like my pajama bottoms? I just come home and like to put my pajama bottoms on. I'm ready for super warm weather. I don't necessarily have to worry about this poking through because it's going to go into that, but I want something to hold on to, and I don't really feel like this little piece of plywood is enough. So, thank you for blessing my page, Fonda. I appreciate that. So, what do you think? Cute? I like it. All right, let's get some of that over there. I think it's kind of cute. Kind of different, right? All right, we're going to do a couple of things. One, I'm going to grab this material again, and I'm going to grab, I just want to see something. The scrap. I have a scrap piece of material here. All right, I'm going to zoom out for a minute, a little bit anyway. So, all right, and then move this over here, and grab this, and so I got this ladybug, and I love this mesh. I almost cut my finger or something. So I'm trying to figure out, because I need a base, and I'm like, oh, do I want black? I don't know if I want black. I just like, sometimes it just, I don't know. I don't know if I want white. So I'll either black or white, right? Or more, I don't want more red. There's too much red. Okay, let's try paper plate first. this one or not. Is this even open? It's open that way. Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Mod Podge and put glitter on fabric. I've Mod Podged and put glitter on signs and stuff and things like that. So this is just a scrap piece. Let's cut it down a little smaller. Has anybody done anything with glitter before? Fonda, where do you live at? Texas. Well, thanks for watching. Are you a crafter, Fonda? All right, can you guys see? You want me to zoom in a little bit? Let's see what's going to happen. Yes, for family. This is called diamond dust. So I actually thought about Mod Podging that egg and putting some on it. It does sparkle. Now we'll see if it stays on there. Can you see the sparkle? It's hard for me to see in this lighting too, but it does sparkle. Can you tell? Alright, so let's get this other piece of, let's stick this over here for a minute so it can dry. I would love to put it on the floor, but I know my dogs will walk in it and then they'll, it's bad enough we have glitter in our bed anyway. For me and the dogs. So I have this piece of wood here. Now we're going to do this. Scoop my Meebo away. Just trying to protect my table here a little bit. And this piece of wood was, I do believe, from either Hobby Lobby or, let's see, might have been from, it might even have been from Dollar General, to be honest with you. So I cut this fabric and And I probably cut it way too big, so I don't know if it's going to turn out or not, but we'll see. So is anybody else Mod Podgers? Because like Mod Podging is not my thing. And for this big of a project, I may need a bigger brush because this may all dry before I even get everything on. Hey Tracy, how are you? Trying some Mod Podge here. I don't know. I think it's all gonna dry before I get the board done. Let's just put some on there and see if that works. I've Mod Podged some trial things. I did paper and that turned out pretty good, but I'm not really very good with material, so I'm trying to work on that. So I made a little thing from, I was in Derica's group, Wreath Attachments and More. I just got out of there because I've been in there for over a year and I haven't done any projects at all. So, of course, now that I get out, I decided to do one, right? So this is what we did first, Tracy. We made this little egg. It's on a Dollar Tree egg, but you can do it on foam board too. So you weren't on the call Monday, were you? I was actually on the call. I'm getting ready to start. After I do a couple of spring things, I'm getting ready to start on fall, Halloween, and Christmas. I don't even have, I think I maybe have one Santa hat thing left. maybe I have one Halloween witch hat with legs left that I made. So probably what I'm going to do is after this actually dries, I will cut this down and then I'm going to Mod Podge it on the edges too. See, this one didn't turn out doesn't look too bad, but the other ones that I did, I don't know, maybe I was just overly nervous. I don't know. This is one of my first. Oh, that was nice. That's very nice. And then, so I looked through my stuff, and I actually have had these for years, since I first started crafting. And these are from Dollar Tree, a long time ago. I don't know if these will be able to be painted or not, but you know, you could put welcome on there. I could paint it a solid color, you know, maybe even solid white, I don't know. So, but anyway, I've got welcome, bunny, and spring. So, So anyway, I've never done anything with these either. This project may not be able to be used, but you know, what the heck, right? What the heck? As long as it adheres to this board, that's really all I care about. And that it looks nice. And it feels like it's going to. So, if you guys want to hang on a minute, I'm going to go and put this in the sink with some water so I don't ruin my brush. And I was looking for a paper towel to clean this off with. And I'll be back and we will we'll put some pipe cleaners on this thing here and see what we're going to do with it. So anyway, alrighty, I'll be right back. Let's see what's going on with this guy. We'll put this over here for now too. Get this out of the way. I'll be right back. Hold please. As Amanda says, talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Hi Laura, how are you? It's actually not really eggs, it's just colorful. It was not even in the Easter stuff. I found this like along the wall, not even in the Easter material. It's just multicolored, springy looking stuff. So I was super happy with it. Alright, let's see what's going to happen with this. Oops. Still kind of wet. I like it. Can you see that it's sparkly at all? I don't know if you can tell. There. I can't tell even in my things at all either. Sometimes I think I have too much light on. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's see if I can hold it up and see. Oh. Yeah, you can kind of see it there, but it's sparkly. So I'm going to see how well it stays on, because I thought it would be kind of neat to Mod Podge this a little bit, some areas, and put some on it. But I don't know. I don't want it. I don't want the padding to get moldy or whatever, you know. So I don't want it to get overly wet. So we'll see. I don't want to cause any problems. Excuse me, dog. Thor. Excuse me. Beep beep. Beep beep. That means back up, dude. Alrighty. I got lots of stuff going on here. Too much junk. I need to get stuff cleaned out. I'm waiting on my what is it? Glue pieces or glue things to put in my glue pot, so that I can work on my mom's headstone piece. And Thor, I'm serious. Move on. Move. I'm trying to think what colors of this one's yellow. Okay, let me get this stuff out of the way here. so much stuff. What are you doing? Thor, get. No, you're stepping on my foot. Oh, dogs. I don't know. I think sometimes the dogs require more care than the kids did. I know it. He's like waiting to see if I drop something that he might want. He's bad like that. So this wreath form only has 3 wires on it, so I am going to be doubling it up pretty much because I like to do 2 wires. So this one would probably be good to have some of the longer pipe cleaners on because this is a pretty long space. Like I said, I like to go through 2 because it helps keep my mesh up here rather than falling down here. So that's what I do. So do you guys all make your own wreath forms or do you use pre-made forms? This is an 18-inch frame, by the way, just reminding you it's a big frame. And I'm going to get this sign ready tonight, putting the clips on it, and that's what we'll work on tomorrow. I'm going to probably get off here and then maybe go live again and just put the base on it tonight. That way there's 2 separate lives instead of me just jibber jabbering about nothing and, you know, playing around. So, what time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Oh, well, it's early. Well, I have a little bit of energy tonight. I don't know why, but I do, which is good. Started taking a bunch of vitamins. So hopefully that's going to help. Do you guys have any vitamins that you take that you really feel makes a difference on your energy or, you know, like getting rest? Or so I just feel like I'm always tired. I can't, like, I love my job, but I can't make myself get up early. It's hard. I need to be up earlier and earlier because stuff I even want to do around the house before I go, and no way. Dollar Tree frame sound. This is from Dollar Tree too. I know, I don't either, Tracy. I keep thinking about that and it's like, ugh. I can never get the woodland ruffle though to look right whenever I make my own on here. Like if I'm just doing the woodland ruffle, I feel like it never looks right on this frame. And I don't know if it's just me because of where I'm placing my pipe cleaners. I don't know. But I think there's got to be a special way to put your pipe cleaners on for the woodland ruffle on the 14-inch frame. If you're going to just do, you know, like 36-inch cuts. But I don't know. I keep pricing. I've been making more and more low-profile wreaths than anything because the other ones just really aren't selling. So I'm going to try and do some more extra stuff with my my Etsy page for my wreaths. I haven't sold a wreath there since before Christmas, so yeah. But I mean, I've sold some at the shop, and I haven't sold any that are really anything other than pancake, and they're not, you know. So I got some big, beautiful wreaths, and I'm not selling them for a pancake style price. So, did you guys see the video of the bunny? I thought the video turned out super cute. And I might use that egg and redo the feet on the bunny that I started with, because, you know, I redid I got a whole new bunny out and redid it. So, oh, it's over here actually. It's not even upstairs yet. Yeah, I'm not even sure. So, how's everybody else been doing? Okay? I always try and evenly space these out, but you know, it's hard to do. So the 21-inch mesh is still $5 a roll. Just remember that shipping is still going to cost the same. Shipping doesn't go off the price, it goes off the weight. And it still weighs the same. So if you buy a bunch of rolls, it's still going to cost a lot of money in shipping. So I'm trying to get rid of it. Alrighty, so there's this. So let's see, how many ties do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 on the outside. Is that right? Probably. 16 on the outside, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on the inside. Hi Dawn, how are you? Tomorrow the tinsel mesh is going to be on sale 15% off for 2 days only. So if you're interested in tinsel mesh, tomorrow would be a good day. Is somebody talking? I wouldn't think so. So you've been working on 2 customs. Oh, good for you! Congrats. Awesome sauce. Okay. Let me get my glue. I need to probably run to Dollar Tree tomorrow. I had my glue pot sitting on a glass thing, and oh my gosh, it's so awful. You can't even, like, I can't even pick all the glue off of it. I don't know how I would get it all off of there. Honestly, I don't. So I need to go to Dollar Tree and get me another thing to sit my glue pot on. Those glue pots get hot, you know. So these are cable mounts. I get different kinds. I always buy the, never can remember what I bought, so I end up buying the wrong ones. But these haven't, I mean, this hasn't been too bad. They've seemed to, I haven't had any problems with them, so I just keep using them until they're gone. And this is Gorilla Glue. And I stick a little bit of Gorilla Glue on here and slide it around. And what I've been doing, just because this Gorilla Glue comes out so fast, is things just stick to me all the time. Sometimes I just pick that one up and then slide it over there and then slide that one around. I don't know if you've seen that or not. So anyway, but I rather do this. I'm not a big fan of poking holes in my signs. I just am not good with that wire. I don't like it. It doesn't usually seem to get tight enough for me on my projects. I've used it once in a while, but not very often. So tinsel mesh is on sale. 21-inch mesh is still on sale, or still $5 a roll. So okay, now we're going to let that set up and dry. Let's see what's going on with these things. So Dawn, I've been playing around tonight. So what I did, these signs were from Affordable Resigns. She's not in business anymore. She went out of business. She's retired. She's being a grandma. So anyway, so I made this, Dawn. So this is a Easter egg from Dollar Tree, and I just cut out a stencil out of some cardboard, and then I cut this material out and I hot glued it on the back of here. So did you do the hot whatever wood burn your mesh? And then I did some Mod Podge on this board with this material. So I don't really think I'm gonna, I don't know, I could probably put the material on this side. I don't know. Especially if it's going to be on the wreath, right? It's not going to make a difference. Oh, really? How'd that go, Tracy? I'm scared to do that. I have all the stuff. I have the wood burner. I have the thing. How much is going to fall off of here? I mean, like, if everything's going to fall off, why do it, right? I mean, I love how shiny it is, but everything just, because you're going to brush it, right? I don't know. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow. So Dawn does that too. Dawn does the wood burner. How long does it take you? Because don't you need like a lot of pieces of mesh cut? You can only do one at a time. So it's not quite dry yet. These aren't quite dry yet, so I'm gonna have to clean up my space. So I got to get some mesh cut for these projects. I'm gonna decide if I might do this on a, I don't know. I think I might do this as a pancake. I think I might. Since I already have a big ladybug one, I'm gonna cut this mesh. So we're gonna have this mesh with that sign. Did you guys see the sign again? I'll show it to you again. So we have this mesh, this sign, and this is going to be the base. I don't even know where I got this. This maybe it would. I got this maybe at a Craig Bachman sale, maybe. Because I know that's not something that I had in my. I just pulled that out of my stock. So anyway, I thought that would be nice, bright and colorful for spring. And then I got to get my ribbons. I got to figure out my ribbons yet. So yeah. It's gonna be cute, I think. Don't you? Let's figure out where I'm gonna put that so it doesn't get all gross. There we go. So I got to cut those, and I think I'm gonna make a form for the pancake wreath. Let's see what we got over here. gotta get stuff cleaned up though. It's a mess down here. It's a mess, it's a mess, it's a mess. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna make one more Easter thing or not. I've got so many. But I wanted to kind of do something like a swag looking one, but I don't know. I was gonna try and do it with those Walmart bunnies. Do another swag. Make it, you know, thin. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. I got some mesh over there that I can use because I won't need a whole thing. So I need to look through that stuff for sure. So, do you guys know how to do a pancake? You're just doing 12. I call it low profile when I list it, but whenever I talk about it, I always say pancake, but it's low profile. I do cut my mesh a little longer and make it a little thicker. So it's not as low profile as some of them that I make. It just depends on what I got, and what kind of signs going in it and all that good stuff. So you'll have to, are you a part of Create with Addiction, Tracy? You need to post a picture of it. Create with Addiction RN. That way you can show me, post a picture of it. Hi Penny, how are you? Penny, did you say if you got your supplies that you won? Don't forget to bless my page, please. And when you do, tell me you sprinkled or you blessed. I greatly appreciate it. Trying to get these algorithms up. Your doctor thinks you've had a stroke. Oh no. Well, that's awful. I'm sorry. Praying for you, Penny. So I take it you're not crafting much, huh? You're welcome. Alright, so this is the pancake one. So that's what we're going to use with the ladybug, I do believe. I'm going to do the ladybug pancake one. Let's get some stickers on that one. So I've got some signs and some stuff ready, and all I got to do is get some mesh ready. Too dizzy. Aw, I'm sorry. That's not very good, is it? Yeah, my brother's been dizzy. They keep trying to find out if he's had one, but everything keeps saying he hasn't. But yeah, my brother's been dizzy. His sodium keeps dropping, so that's why they think he's dizzy, because his sodium keeps going low. But I don't know. They're still running tests, that's for sure. You know, going to the doctor a lot and running stuff. Thank you, Tracy. You've just had a heck of a time with it here lately, haven't you? Doggone it. The one thing about these small ones is that I can never get the backing off of it. Drives me crazy. Alright, there's that one to dry. And another sign I thought too, but I don't know where it went. So what a mess. Do you guys have your craft room look like this? Thank you. need to go for an MRI. He's going for an MRI too. I think next Monday, actually. So I have so much junk and glue. Does your craft room look like this? They'll never release you to drive. Aww. Well, if you're not safe, honey, it's better that you don't. You know, you don't want to hurt yourself or someone else, for sure. It makes it rough, though, I know. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Yours is worse. Huh. Well, I tell you what. Well, this is just one spot of mine. You know how it goes. But I come down here and I clean up, and then whenever I look at stuff and I start putting things together, then it's a mess again. I think that's why Riker doesn't want to come over, because he says if you would just put your things in a container of what the project you want to do, and everything would be organized. He gets so mad at me. He's so funny. So I think that's why he stopped coming over. He has a system, you know, and I'm not complying to his system, for sure. Oh my gosh. Grandkids, they're so much fun, and they're so funny. So, but yeah, I mean, it's like this, you know, I do all these kinds of things. I tear out all this cologne stuff, don't put anything back, you know. Yeah, it's my own fault. So this is one of the things that I Mod Podged. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. And then I Mod Podged this with paper. This little bunny. Kind of cute. And I did Mod Podge on this. It's a candle. There's no stuff in it, but it's a candle with some Easter paper on it. So I would have to do, I need to get something like that I could put around the edge of it, you know, some kind of decorative something. So I would have to figure that out, but I haven't done that yet. So, but yes, these craft supplies seem to just take over the whole place. I've got so much stuff everywhere, it's not even funny. Not even funny. So, oh, I bet you do get sick of the four walls, dear. I can imagine. I can definitely imagine. So, isn't it amazing some of the things that you keep and you think, why am I hoarding all these things? And then you hear some people that say they never throw anything away. How in the world do they, for one, remember what they kept and where they put it? Oh, I'm sure. I used to do that when I craft upstairs. When I first started, everything was in a bin and I couldn't find nothing. And then next thing I know, I moved downstairs and my husband's like, "Oh my gosh, you're taking over the basement." And oh my gosh, you took over the basement. So yeah, it is. It's crazy, very much so. So I really think this turned out cute, though. I like that. So I just had to buy some of this air dry foam clay. Has anybody played with this stuff? Has anybody made any fake bakes? I have not made anything, but this just looked like so much fun to squeeze and play with. I'm thinking about putting some in a baggie and just taking it to work and squeezing it, because it's so soft. I think it's therapy, right? Stress therapy, right? I did pull out a little ball and I was rolling it around yesterday and took it upstairs when I was finished. It's fun. It's soft. So yeah. I mean, everything doesn't even have a place. So there's no way I can say everything's in its place, you know? So this is going to be for my mom when I get my glue pot and everything all ready. So we will work on that. I'm hoping to get that done by this weekend, to have it done. So we'll be working on it, and I got the flowers and stuff, most of them all pinched off, or cut, and I think I figured out the ribbon we're going to use as well. I'm just going to make a bow and stick it in there, and I don't know, I really haven't figured out if I'm going to put anything else in there or not. I do have some metal things I could just stick in here along with it, so I'm going to have to look around and see what we got. And I do have an old Easter one that I made for her. It's really heavy though, and I'm like, I'll just wait, because it really needs to be fixed up a little bit. So anyway, but Easter, I've got like 4 bins of Easter, and 1 bin that wasn't really Easter, and now it is, because I just started sticking stuff in it, But I mean, I'm just that person that's like, how do you remember? And then I do get mad because I find, when I'm looking for something else, I'll find what I have, and then I'm mad because I'm like, oh man, I forgot I had that, or I saved that for this reason. And then, yeah. So just so you know, these little balls are very staticky. Have you ever bought these balls? These were from Dollar Tree. Let me see if I can get this back in the bag. Maybe not. So I decided to put them in a plastic bag. Well, I don't think that was the right idea either. These are all over the place. So I put some on one of my, I think he's over there to go upstairs. On one of my, I've got pictures of it, I'll post on the Facebook page. But I put them on these ears, and I used the E6000 and the tacky glue. And E6000 was what I sprayed on top of it. These little balls are going everywhere. So in this glass thing, they don't seem to be as staticky, but in this paper, oh my gosh. And I really don't even know if I want to keep all of them anyway, so I think we're just going to get rid of whatever's left. Again, $1, so, because they stick to everything. I thought they would be cute because I was going to start to do some fake bake things with some, whenever they first started with the, oh, what is that stuff? With the, like, spackle. And I just never did do anything. But boy, they sure are making some cute things. So, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep working on my sewing and stuff like that, and seeing if I can't make some things to add to my page. So anyway, got everything everywhere. So I thought he didn't turn out too bad. I don't know what I'm trying to get, like, I've sanded that down to get that off, but it won't come off. And then there's a wrinkle in there, so I wouldn't use it for anything. But I thought for my first time with paper, that wasn't too bad. So right, well, because I looked at all that stuff, Tracy, and I'm like, my gosh, then you're looking at cookie cutters, you're looking at a rolling pin, you're looking at, all those things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where will I put all that? Because I'm thinking about, which is not too bad, probably won't do it maybe until next winter, but next year I'd like to have my craft room upstairs, because it's gotten so cold down here, or I've changed the way I can handle the cold, I guess, because I don't like to come down here and sit when it's cold. And keeping this heater on, since all the prices went up, it's kind of expensive, so it's a pain in the bottom. But anyway, yeah, so, but I would like to try too. I've seen some really cute ones, just like decorating a couple of candy jars and stuff to make them more, to add something to them, just a plain clear candy jar. They were making, making some, like, make them look like ice cream or sundaes or something, so. So I thought those were cute, so. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, thanks everybody for being on with me. I appreciate it. Just me jibber jabbering and talking out loud of what projects we've got and what I'm doing and all that good stuff. I appreciate it. So I'm going to cut up some mesh and try and wind up things for tomorrow. Maybe we'll just do the pancake one tomorrow, since I really don't have time to do the base, and I'm only going to be live for a little bit at the shop, so maybe we'll do the pancake one. So anyway, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, just on Facebook though. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock on Facebook, Wreath Addiction RN. So I will see you guys then. Have a great night. Bye everybody. Thanks for being here. Be blessed.